Hi there, my name is Alex Peterson, and I'm a first-year doctoral student in the Clinical PsyD program at the Graduate School of Applied and Professional Psychology at Rutgers University. And I'll be presenting research titled Linguistic Analysis of Health Anxiety during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'll walk you through our poster. So health anxiety is defined as either fear of having or contracting serious physical illness, and it is especially salient in light of COVID-19. Individuals prone to health anxiety are likely to become highly anxious during viral illness outbreaks, and those who respond with excessive anxiety may be at greater risk for prolonged distress. So it's important to examine how health anxiety is expressed in the context of COVID-19. Linguistic analysis is a useful tool that examines word use, and it has shown that words individuals use can indicate and even predict mental illness. And no studies to our knowledge have yet examined linguistic predictors specific to health anxiety. So we aimed to identify both broad linguistic predictors of general health anxiety in the context of the pandemic, as well as linguistic predictors of COVID-19 related anxiety, which we defined in terms of both vigilance to virus-relevant bodily sensations and fears of viral contamination. And so on the poster here, you can see those categories. So our general health anxiety category, as well as predictors of body vigilance and contamination fears, which were our COVID-19 related health anxiety categories. So participants completed an online survey of self-report measures of psychological distress, as well as a narrative essay concerning COVID-19 distress during April and May of 2020. We used the linguistic inquiry word count software, called the LUC for short, to analyze each narrative essay for a percentage of words from 6 different word categories relevant to cognitive behavioral features of health anxiety. And the LUC software analyzes words from many different processes. And so we chose 6 specific ones we felt were particularly relevant. So those were affective, cognitive, perceptual, biological, time orientation, and drives. So first, the broad word categories were analyzed through 3 backward elimination regression models, 1 per each area of health anxiety. And these were used to inform the subcategory predictors of each area. And as shown in the main figure, some areas of health anxiety were predicted through high word use, and that's represented by the green color, while others were predicted through low word use, which is shown through the orange color. And the darker speech bubbles represent the broad category predictors, and the lighter ones represent the subcategory predictors. And some examples of words included in these categories are shown as well. So our findings highlight that high use of emotion-focused words in the expressive writing, specifically words related to anxiety, were predictive of both general health anxiety as well as COVID-19 specific health anxiety in terms of body vigilance and contamination fears, which was somewhat consistent with our original hypotheses and supports the theory that fears are often a driver of pandemic-related health anxiety. Something else that we thought was interesting was that we found that a lower saturation of words related to both future focus and cognitive differentiation could potentially reflect biased intention and focus of participants. So one explanation for these findings may be linked to the degree of cognitive complexity exhibited by anxious participants. So while higher use of words included in the cognitive processes domain in narratives may indicate a higher degree of cognitive complexity, participants with heightened general health anxiety may not be actively differentiating or considering solutions to their COVID-19 related distress. And this theory is further supported by our finding regarding low use of differentiation words as a marker for heightened general health anxiety, indicating that the less participants were making distinctions, the greater their health anxiety. So this study is a first step towards integrating 2 lines of research, linguistic analysis and health anxiety, and it's the first direct demonstration of linguistic predictors of health anxiety. If you'd like to read more about the implications of this research, please scan the QR code at the bottom of the poster to be taken to the manuscript. And thanks for listening.